ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude the day, let's also understand what are the initiatives from the government towards transforming school education through technology and what is the road ahead. We are very privileged to welcome on stage our guest of honor this afternoon, Shri Anandrao V, Patil, Additional Secretary in the School Education Department of the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Shri Patil brings with him over 2 decades of experience in public administration and the education sector. In his current role, he is responsible for overseeing key policy initiatives and government programs aimed at enhancing the quality of school education across the country. He will be delivering a keynote address, and I'll hand over the stage to Shri Patil.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you, ABP, for giving this platform. And thank you, Chaya Jainji, for giving me this opportunity. I'm told that this is a very important event in education, and many influencers are here, so happy to meet all of you here. I'm Anand Patil, as told. Last 1 year I'm working in Ministry of Education and particularly school education. तो इसके पहले जो कॉलेज की बात हो रही थी उससे आई एम नॉट रिलेटेड. If you see, there are tech companies are there are many startups. I feel I should provide you these details. In Indian education system is little complex, diverse. 36 states, then union territories and other things are involved. We are having 14.8 lakh schools in India and 25 crore children in that. 25 crore children. 23 plus mediums of instructions are there, 66 plus boards are there, and we are having around 97 lakh teachers, almost 1 crore teachers there. I think everybody is aware about National Education Policy. Our Honorable Prime Minister says that National Education Policy will set the foundation for 21st century India. We have given extra emphasis to this national policy for ensuring that it makes Indians more empowered and easily attractive to opportunities. This is what our Honorable Prime Minister says. These are the 5 pillars of our NEP: access, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. These are the important things. Regarding technology, NEP has given, these are the key tenets of NEP. If you see, this is creating digital repository, which already going on. We are having DSHA, we are having now VSK coming. I will talk about that later. ICT-enabled pedagogy, the blended learning. Other areas like skill courses, multilingual learning, content for the children with special needs. I think today there was a workshop also. Some speakers spoken about that, inclusive education. Data-driven decisions, laying down standards for the content and technology, and then addressing the digital divide, which is huge actually. These are our flagship programs. Samagra Shiksha, I think you are aware that is a major program implemented by my ministry. Its budget is around 40,000 crore plus. Pradhan Mantri Shakti Nirman Yojana is another thing where we are providing hot meals to the children. Every day around 10 crore children have the food. So in a year, it is around 2,000 crore meals has been served through the schools, 20 billion. PM Shri is the PM Prime Minister Schools for Rising India. It is very important initiative. Like KVS, these are again important schools, and there are government schools now, state government schools basically, and they are making really quality education. Recently, we did one small survey. We seen after getting the tag as PM Shri schools, the enrollment has increased by 20 to 30%. A lot of initiatives has been taken under this. Then STARS, I think many of you will be knowing. This is with the World Bank. These are the major technology enabling initiatives. I will talk in detail about a few of them. Anybody is preparing for EduTech, I think this is what you have to follow. This is a National Digital Education Architecture. We call it NDR. It is very important architecture, you have to follow this. It should fit the existing institutional structures, extendable, flexible, evolvable, federated. Federated means we are actually having the states also involved in this. And are you aware, I think everybody is aware about this, that education is in concurrent list. State have their own say. They can have their own curriculum, their own policies. So it has to be federated and ability to see and monitor. DSHA platform is very important platform, and it is one nation, one digital platform. It is again plug and play. Many people actually they are affording, they are giving us their own content. They are donating their content to this platform. We see that it is useful. We are using those contents. We are having MOUs with various institutions like Khan Academy and others. We are having 36 states on this, so we call them as tenants. So they also put their own content there in various languages. It is in the vernacular, it is in the mother tongue of the concerned states. 548 learning lessons conducted on DSHA platform. It is 142 crore course completions are there, and 3.51 lakh e-content is available. I am cleansing that now, but it is presently this is the content available. It is from grade 1 to grade 12, and 285 virtual labs. These are some verticals. Now we are working on this personalized adaptive learning. DSHA 2.0 is actually basically for this use of AI and PAL. So that is what we are working. Live virtual classes and DSHA virtual labs is major feature of this. Chatbot is there. Accessible and interactive books are already there. We call it ETBs, energized textbooks. All your NCERT textbooks are ETBs actually. If you see, it is available on our DSHA platform. Integration of lenses, we are embedded with this, some like Google Lens and other things also on this platform. I told that it is digital divide, and PME Vidya is the initiative to provide this all educational content through the form of this TV. Through TV it is given, direct DTH is there. So 200 channels are there, which we allotted to the various states. Say states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, they have 5 channels each. Small state, they have 3 channels. NCERT got 12 channels, each grade 1 channel. So like that it has been provided. Few states, they follow NCERT directly. So they use the NCERT channels and the content. But various states, they're having their own channels. So they prepare their own content and they put it on this. Where I think edtechs can help the states to provide interactive, entertaining, and engaging content. I think you can play a major role in that. You can see around 400 radio channels also there. There also we are putting this content. So Government of India, as per the direction of our Honorable Prime Minister, we are trying to reach to the last mile actually. Any village which is not connected, any school not connected with internet or anything, we are trying to reach through this DTH with the antenna and all that. You can see the special e-content also available for the Divyang or children with special needs. So 4,247 ISL programs are there. And recently we launched one channel called Channel 31, which is for Indian Sign Language channel. It is only for those people, and I think it is appreciated by many of our concerned friends. This is one area I think, again, EdTech people, I request you to look into it. It is really great service to the society. And children with special needs need your help. This is just, these are the 200 channels. Again, very important flagship program is this is the digital primers for the various languages. We are having 23 languages as medium of instruction. Apart from that, there are many languages in India which are spoken. So as per the census, there are languages, around 121 languages we identified, where more than 10,000 people speak that language, but there is no script. So with the help of CIL Mysore, it is Indian Language Institute, a Central Institute at Mysore, and NCERT, we developed around 104 primers. Praveshika Hindi में बोलते हैं इसको. So this is very important initiative. Primer is a key to pronounce, recognize and comprehend letters of the alphabet. Again, we can see that it is the primers provide language proficiency in reading, writing, and also fosters creativity and critical thinking among the early stage learners. These languages has to be preserved, and not only preserved, now we have to create content in this. It is another big area. I think it is open to the all the service providers, all the edutech and other these startups. All these 104 or 121 which are again in pipeline, those languages can become medium of instructions. Mother tongue is the crux of this. NEP's major thrust is on mother tongue. So this will help the children to understand what is education, all this content in their own language, and then they can get the quality education. I can say again in this, if you see this Angami Praveshika is there, Rangama Praveshika is there, we might have not heard these languages. Like Arunachal, we are having 8 primers for them. Sikkim, 7 primers for them. Nagaland, around 8 primers for them. Even Orissa, we are having around 7 primers. So like that, various languages. In Maharashtra, we have 1 more primer for the language called Ahirani. It's people speak but don't write. This is again very important initiative by my ministry. This is Vidya Samiksha Kendra, which I look after. It is a game changer actually. If we see in Honorable Prime Minister's language, it is हमारी आने वाली पीढ़ियों को संवारने के लिए विद्या समीक्षा केंद्र एक बहुत बड़ी ताकत बन सकता है. So whatever data sets we are having, we are actually integrating that and getting analyzed in the Vidya Samiksha Kendra. So 32 states, they already started this Vidya Samiksha Kendras. NCERT, we have 2 video walls like this. Video walls like this we are having in the states. And in NCERT, there are 2 walls like this, where we are having the professional team. Data analysts are there, 15 people, 20 people, teams are available there. And they are professional, they are private people. We are engaging them. Then Deloitte and EY like that, PMUs are there with us to help us to provide the data analysis. And with this, we are trying to analyze our data and decide the policies. These are the 6 A's, that is the framework we call it. Attendance, administration, accreditation, adaptive learning, assessments, and then artificial intelligence, use of artificial intelligence. This is what is the basic theme. You can see few of the states, Vidya Samiksha Kendras. RVSK is in, there are 2 walls, as I told. It is the Rashtriya Vidya Samiksha Kendra in NCERT. It is at the top. So we are integrated around 25 states right now. So we are getting the attendance of the students, attendance of the teachers. Then they are conducting the periodical tests. We are getting those details also. And various other schemes like my PM Potions scheme also, we get it analyzed there. These are the dashboards coming from the states. Assam has found, after going through this, analyzing this data in Vidya Samiksha, they found that maths teachers are less, so they are going for selecting, recruiting those. There are enough teachers, but subject teachers are not there. So they are working on it. So it will help quality education. I think definitely will help us. This is in Madhya Pradesh. So any state you belong to, I think you can request the education department, you can visit it. Or Rashtriya Vidya Samiksha Kendra, we can facilitate it in NCERT, you can see this. The exam analysis you can see, Olympiad and all those things. Many things Madhya Pradesh VSK is doing. This is for the Nipun assessment, for the appellants. Again, major game changer is Appar IDs. It is automated permanent academic account registry. This is actually 12-digit number which is seeded with the Aadhaar card. And anybody having the children in the schools, I think it might have got, your kid might have got the Appar ID. Not got, please contact your school, that HM, principal, whoever is there. It is very important, and the children they are minors, so we request schools to inform the parents, inform them scheme, get the consent from the parent, and then only go further. And even we made the provision that if some parents want to withdraw after some time, that provision is also there. So it is democratic. Anybody want to be there, be there. You don't want also, you can come out. But it will be huge loss if somebody is coming out of that. So now on 20th of this month, we reached around 10 crore. 25 crore is my core totally. We have to go for 25 crore children's. And now we reached to 10 crore. This is in the school system only. So these are the benefits of Appar IDs. No need of physical TC. I was working in Tamil Nadu. My daughter had to bring her to Delhi. So physical TC has to be brought and then given and all that. So it takes time. So now we can use our Appar ID number and get the transfers. So digital integration of all certificates, report cards, academic documents, and available anytime, anywhere. Seamless transitions. Then lifetime learning support. We can track the progress. Children themselves can track. Even you can create your own Appar IDs, but it will not be in the school education system. It will be separately. CSC centers, you can do that. Unified tracking is there. And then visualization of learning pathway through VSK. So in Vidya Samiksha Kendra, we are seeing who are the weak students. So we need to provide, as per the NEP, we need to provide extra classes for them. Even gifted children, we are bringing one scheme called Dhruv, which will be for the high ability children. So that also we are trying to trace through this and then provide them proper nurturing. So this is the card which is available right now. For the quality education, this is the important institute which we have set up in the NCERT. It is a performance assessment, review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development. That's why it is called Parak. Hindi mein Parak ko to aap jante hain. Basically, it is for the standard setting, strengthen the Parak Rashtriya. So in 4th December, we conducted one national level assessment survey where more than 23 lakh children participated, 88,000 schools participated. It is as per the our sample. It is actually through the system the schools has been identified. It is not chosen by us. The machine has decided which schools, and then it has been with as per their own languages, made up instructions. So CBSE conducted this for NCERT. So NCERT prepared the question paper, and very soon will provide you the results of NAS. Then setting standards. So 66 plus boards are there, state boards are there. You may get shocked that few of the state boards in the up to 10th standard, maths is elective. It is not compulsory. So now we are nudging these boards and few of them come back, they're making it compulsory. So up to 12th, we are raising the standards. We are having a lot of workshops with the state boards. It is, some state they are having 2 state boards, some places it is a single state board, and all those things are there, so many issues. Then assessments, there is a lot of issues. Different assessment by different states. So when children come to JNU or DU here, then things change actually, because it is a huge diversity. So we are trying, it is not the same syllabus or same curriculum for all the children's boards. We are trying to bring some proper integrated standards, capacity building for those assessment and evaluation of the teachers, and then guide for the schools. They provide guidelines. Again, this is one very important thing for your children is this is the holistic progress cards. Again, it is digitized and it will be seen with the Appar IDs and in VSK. So NEP, you might have understood that NEP is now 10 plus 2 is gone. Now it is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. So first 5 years are foundation. Then it is preparatory, then middle, and then secondary stages. These are the HPCs that we put up. You can scan your QR code also, and you can see these HPCs. So we are having 3 Balvatikas, grade 1 and grade 2. So this is the 5 years is the foundation. Then grade 3 to 5 is the preparatory. Then Middle age is actually, middle stage is 6 to 8. And then 9, 10, 11, 12 is the secondary. So this is the new policy, what is national education policy we can say. Now what is for the startups or anybody who want to contribute in the education system, school education system. So the tools we require is for the effective translation of educational content. Multilingual access is the very important things. And India, everybody knows that there are many languages. I shown you primers. So sky is the limit. I think you can really help us. In DSHA also the content has to be translated in various languages, where you can really help us and other states also. Reach remote areas without network coverage. Coverage is the network coverage is the biggest problem in India. And few of our, right now I think 54% schools are having the internet. They're working hard to provide in all the schools, but it is a big challenge. Creation of future-ready visualization tools to address India's diversity. This is what I think will be the game changer. Your imagination will help this country. I hope you Vidyanjali portal you are aware. Vidyanjali is basically where you can donate to your own school or you can adopt some schools. Provide the material, not cash. You can provide smart boards, you can provide TVs, you can provide the benches, whatever you want. So you have to register on the Vidyanjali portal. So ICT in the schools can be provided. We are talking about AI and in our government schools, out of 10.5 lakhs government schools, only 2.5 lakh schools are having the ICT. So for the AI revolution, we have to provide the computers, ICT labs to all the schools, at least 20 computers to each school. I think the industries and the ABP Maza, ABP channels, I think you can help us in this. Please give advocacy for this scheme. Prashasti is for inclusive education, where we do the survey. We are actually revamping this app also. It is for the children with special needs. Then again, ensuring standards in the quality education delivery. If AICT, if you see, which is under our ministry, around 100 plus edtechs are working for 175 plus products. We are working through the NCERT, and we are also having our own cell, innovation cell for this. They sit in the AICT, our school education cell, and they are helping us. NETF also has been created to guide us in the technology. So these are the guidelines, whoever want to help us in the technology. My email ID is there. Anybody want to connect, please let me know. Thank you so much. Any questions? If you have time. We have time? Please.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so very much. I am Colonel Bhardwaj. I am retired from Indian Army. Now I work for the IIT Madras and I care of a couple of startups there. It is very heartening to see a couple of initiatives taken by the government of India and you at the helm of affairs. Sir, I just want to know, we have gone totally digital as far as the content part is concerned. But at the same point in time, there are good about 4 to 5% students who are either visually impaired or have got some kind of problems where they find it difficult to access the digital content. So is there a thought process to have this content which is assessed by these 4 to 5% of so-called unprivileged people as well?
Yes, we are already doing it. That's why I told you we have ETBs. All the NCERT books are NSR textbooks. You can touch, and the braille is also there. You can touch and the sound will come. It is available.
Sorry, my question was primarily with respect to content which is only become digital, sir. You got a couple of platforms where you gone digital. Your content has moved in a digital form. That digital form at times is not compliant to global standards and visually impaired people find it difficult to access that, sir.
Okay, I'm not the authority to speak on that, but we have a special cell in NCERT, so they are working on it. But already we are having, as per the Indian standards, we are doing that. And ISL RTC is also helping us in that, okay?
My name is Gitika Chopra and I am from Defense Public School. I am the head of the school, sir. Last year we have struggled a lot with the NCERT books. And this year also, we intend to have NCERT books in our school. But the only challenge is that in the market, if we see, we talk about the digital content a lot, but if we see in the market, the books are not available. And every now and then, the students come and their parents come shouting that, ma'am, you want the children to study through NCERT. Look at the big schools. They have the books, they have the content, but the books as per the rationalized syllabus were not available. So what steps have been taken in that direction? Because when I ask the publishers, this is the time that when we are doing the planning for the next academic session, and I'm sure most of the principals of our other schools also would agree with me, that it has become a compulsion now for us that we have to have the book from other publishers just because of the fact that the NCERT books are not available in the market. And for a
I
school
think
like us,
I got your point, ma'am. Thank you so much for that. But I doesn't deal with this. My colleague is dealing, and we have right now lot of initiatives has been taken. Even we seek orders. NCERT seek orders from the schools in advance. We have to provide it physically. Otherwise, it is given to the particular people, and they print and they give. So wherever the orders are coming, it will be provided on time. So that work is going on right now in NCERT. And regarding this thing, I deal with the teachers training on NISTA. So I will see whether you did the training or not. I'll carry your point to them, ma'am. I'll take it to these people. Even the quality of NCERT books has enhanced. Actually, print has been enhanced. A lot of work is going on that now. Yeah, availability. Yes, I agree. As a parent, I was also worried, but this time they have taken a lot of initiatives, and I hope this coming academic year there will not be any problem on this.
Good evening, sir. Sir, any initiative for students who are good at understanding, but their learning process are very slow pace. So, any initiatives for these kind of students?
Yes, ma'am. If you see, NEP speaks about this, which is now we are all the states also following it. Many of them are following it. We are, if you see the Appar ID and VSK, we are going to see the periodical test has been conducted. We see some students are good in some chapters, some students are good in some subjects, some are weak in some other things. Like math, somebody may be very good, but maybe not good at history. So the teachers has to identify that. So we are doing this VSK analysis and providing them through periodical tests, and they are going for extra classes for these children. They have to work with the children separately for extra things, okay?
I have one question.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sir, can I just request you to stay with me for a few more minutes? And thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule to be with us here at ABP Live SmartEd Conclave 2025. I'll request once again Mr. Sunil Goswami to please join us on the stage to felicitate our guest of honor, Shri Patil, Additional Secretary in the School Education Department of the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Thank you so much, sir, and a memento as well. Thank you, Shri Anandrao V, and thank you, Sunil, and thank you to a wonderful audience for making ABP Live SmartEd Conclave 2025 a big success. Once again, I'd also like to extend our heartfelt thank you to our partners for making this conclave possible. Bichitra Prakashini, GD Goenka, Calcutta Publisher, Tulshi Prakashini, Epson India Private Limited, and Primax Media Services Private Limited. With that, we come to the end of our conclave. Thank you once again for your participation, and please join us for tea served outside the hall. Thank you.